Hi guys, I'm back, and we're going to do another bloom technique painting, and we're going to use the same colors. We've got the Anita's acrylic paint, craft paint, the deep blue sea, and then the metallic antique gold, and then of course this was the mica powder from my little girl's kit, little lip gloss making kit. And you guys, if you've been with me for a really long time, you know I like to pretty much recycle and use anything that I can find. So the kit came with just a little bit of mica powder, but it was just enough for this project. So I'm just going to put my gloves on, trying to remember my gloves each and every time. And we're going to get the white paint, which actually the color of it, I'm reading on the can, is this is the Glidden house paint semi-gloss. And this one is actually called Crisp Linen. So it's just slightly not white, but it's white enough. So we're going to put a nice big puddle in the center there. And there we go. This stuff is super, super thick. And I think what we're going to put down first, let's go ahead with this pretty teal green. Try not to drag any lines through it. Like I was doing on the other one. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Then we'll put some, let's put the, I don't know, we'll put some pink on top of that. A little bit more pink. And then some gold. This, and I tell you, this Anita's antique gold is some of the prettiest gold of any of the craft paints, in my opinion. It's real warm and it's kind of like liquid sunshine. Some of the other golds have a little more brown to them. This one's just pretty, 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 pretty. Let's go one more teeny tiny drop of the green. One more little teeny tiny drop of pink. And I think that's enough. Alright, and now we've got the white, which is the Liquitex titanium white mixed with floetrol. So if you guys want to know really, the entire ingredient list, just look at two videos back, the first time I did the bloom technique. So I'm putting more white in here than the first one, and maybe even the second one. The white tends to do, it tends to do better if you got a little more white than, as opposed to less white. So we're going to leave that. So I'm going to take this out of the screen, because frankly, I don't want you seeing the top of my head. My hair is a bit of a mess today, so nobody wants to see the top of my head, so I'll be. There we go. Okay. Definitely more white tends to help. I'll let it sit for just a second. And then we'll tilt it. Although kind of like right there might need a little bit of blowing. There we go. And you kind of let the paint, because this paint is so stretchy, the house paint is very stretchy, it'll kind of come back in on itself. And very slowly you'll see the cells pop up. And this one has more cells in it than the last two. So I'm thinking, you know, a little bit more white on top tends to help. And I'm trying to figure out, you know, how to get bigger petals, as you could call them. If you hold it like hold the tile way up to your face, and then blow on it kind of sideways as opposed to like on top. That seems to help me. So, whoops, you're not in focus. Sorry, guys. Here, let's get you a little closer. Maybe you can see it a little better. There we go. See? Pretty blooms so far. Okay. Now we will go ahead and tilt and see what we can get. I'm trying to decide which direction to tilt. I think I want to keep, I don't know, kind of more of this side than this side. So we're kind of, let's put a little bit more paint on the edges. Maybe that might help drag it off. I say maybe, but it will. It'll help drag it off the corners better. There we go. Just be careful not to touch your little blooms there. As we all know, a wet surface is much better for the paint pouring over the side. So let's go ahead and tilt that. Now these three together I think really would make a really cool triptych. So eventually when I frame them, I may eventually put them all together in one big frame. I don't know. They're so pretty though. I like them as singles as well. Let's go over to this side first. That's really pretty. I don't want to lose a lot of it. And I want those sections to stretch a bit more. There we go. Look, these colors are so pretty together. And the more you stretch, the more that's going to sort of come up, like cell-wise. So don't be afraid to like just really, really, really dump a lot of this off and stretch them as far as you think you can. We're going to go off this corner. I'm sorry, I know you guys can't see a lot of this. But you guys know how to tilt, so I think you're capable of imagining what it looks like when they're all sort of going off to one side. I'm trying to get back to the center so I can pull it off this corner over here. Look how pretty that is. Oops. Put my finger in the corner. Don't put your finger in the corner of it. I want to keep some of that white, so. But also I really kind of want to pull it way off and see what happens. Maybe we'll do another one of these at some point and we'll just stretch and stretch and stretch. Okay, there we go. That one's done too. I think it's pretty. I I love the colors. Very pretty. Make sure it's centered on that little cup so it doesn't go tipping over. And this paint is so thick that it doesn't tend to drip off the sides like a regular dirty pour does. So I always say make sure your table is level, but with this, I think you're going to be okay if it's not quite level. But I think that turned out pretty. So let me get my gloves off here. Get all this sticky white paint off. And we'll get you down for a close-up. Oh, wow. I can't decide if this one's my favorite so far or not, but I can see why people like to do these and are continuing to do them because they are just so pretty. And in my opinion, we only use 3 colors here. I kind of like them better when you only use 3 colors, although I will be doing more with more colors. Oh, look at all those beautiful cells. Awesome. Alright guys, there's your pretty for today. I'm super, super happy with that one. It turned out beautiful. Now, mine are not definitely not even anywhere close to, Shelley's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bloom technique works of art. But I am totally, totally happy with mine. So I think maybe I might do some just on some photo paper, and then we can use them for like jewelry pieces. So I do have a video coming up soon on some snap jewelry. So we might do one of these for some of those snap jewelry pieces just on some photo paper. So I'll probably do that just off camera, and I'll show you the dried pieces, later on. And then maybe, like I said, we'll do some snap jewelry with this because I think there's some really pretty patterns in there. But I digress. They're like I get. Sorry. There's your pretty for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please watch the ads for me. Every penny goes towards paint and supplies. Rubber gloves, now that I am actually wearing my gloves like a good girl. Yeah, so if you'd like to donate to my PayPal account, donate to my channel, the PayPal link is below. And emails are always welcome. I love questions. I love to see what I can do to help you guys out. Now, I am probably not the right person to ask about this particular technique. I just started it. I can tell you, what I used. I told you 2 videos back. So check that one out. That was the first one. It wasn't as pretty as this one and the last one, but still, it for my very first piece, it turned out not too bad. Yeah. So, all right, wherever you're on the planet, have an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. See you later. Bye.